What's going on, everybody? It's AfroDJMac here, and I've got the brand new Moog Model 15 modular synthesizer for the iPad and iPhone. And let me just tell you, I just downloaded this thing, and I'm so pumped about it. The sound is incredible, it's beautiful looking, and it's already been a lot of fun to play with. I'm not a modular synth guy, I'm really just learning it, so this app is really cool for me. And it's actually got some really nice tutorials built into it. So right now I'm just kind of sampling like a little bass sound. What I want you to notice is like how you can scroll through this really nicely and look at the whole entire thing. You can also zoom in and look at the detail. I mean, just even the way the knobs reflect. It's just really nice looking. A pleasure to play around with. The filter here is just amazing sounding. You can scroll up and down with this little sidebar here. Allows you to move around quite nicely and stay in close. You can see all of your wires going on here. A really nice feature is when you grab a wire, you can see all these paths you can drop it into. So the ones that you can drop it in light up. The jacks that are unavailable stay unlit. You can also double tap with two fingers, and now everything gets kind of transparent, so you can still see what's going on in here. So you don't lose the ability to recognize the control panels here. Just playing around some of the octaves here. So it's just a little sequence I programmed on push, sending MIDI to this, and I'll let you hear some of the different bass sounds quickly, because I mean, this is something I really just want to stress, is that it sounds awesome. It's got just such a nice, deep sound. And it's got a nice selection of presets. I'm going to stop this little sequence here and just go to some of the other presets, just so you can kind of hear what they sound like. I'll close this up. We've got our normal keyboard. And we've got this nice little hold switch here, so you can hold down your notes. And that frees up your hands to play around with some of the other controls here. The oscillators. Beautiful. And any knob that you double tap will go back to 0. Now, you've also noticed I just switched the preset to this ethno bending horn. And you'll notice I've got my little analog keyboard layout with the really nice, sensitive to where you put your finger keys. There's also a nice arpeggiator on here, which I'll turn on. And you've got control over the way the steps work in here. And the notes, we can add steps here to change the pattern length, change our notes. Really nice sounding again. It's always fun to play with the filter on any Moog synth. Let's see. Another really awesome feature that I've been having a lot of fun with, I'm going to turn this off quick, turn off the hold switch. Maybe we'll just pick a different sound. The flute is really nice. A really nice feature I thought was just great is there's a recorder on it. So you can just start recording here. Record a little sequence, and I'll press play to stop that. It plays back. And now there's an overdub button. So I can hit overdub. And I can overdub those little parts here. I can switch presets, which I thought was really cool. We got the Autobahn bass, no doubt a little tribute to Kraftwerk. again, you can just kind of keep going in here. And I don't know if there's really a limit to how many different sounds you can layer. Really, really cool sound. A lot of fun to play around with this. I can add other sounds that have the arpeggiator going. Maybe change my octave a little. All really inspiring. I'm gonna stop that sequence. I've still got my ARP going. We'll turn that off. A really exciting part of this is when you go into the presets menu, down at the bottom there are tutorials. And like I said, since I'm not really a modular synth guy, this is a really nice feature for me. So I select my signal flow tutorial and we start the tutorial, and it starts me with an empty patch and takes me through all the different steps I need to do, showing me the different modules and how I can connect things, which is awesome, really exciting. So it's very user-friendly. It's meant also to be somewhat educational, which is a really cool part of this. So again, this is just something I had to share with you guys. Super excited about it. Really gracious to Moog for putting this thing out and giving us such an exciting, really nice sounding synth that takes advantages of some of the more powerful features of the newer iPads. I've got the iPad Pro, the gigantic one, and this thing just looks awesome on it. The way you can zoom in again, like I said, it's just a great feature. So I highly recommend it, encourage you to check it out. Thanks a lot. This is AfroDJMac.